Hello and welcome to the Maharashtra Brief, where we get you all the top headlines from Mumbai and Maharashtra. If you want to stay updated on all that's happening in the state and in the financial capital, this is the show you should be watching. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. A Maharashtra opposition party's delegation meets the Chief Electoral Officer over voter lists and other issues ahead of BMC elections. A 12-hour traffic jam on the Mumbai-Ahmedabad Highway. Commuters stranded and, of course, no help from authorities. Now let's move on to our first story. Now the BMC elections are approaching, and today again in a show of strength and unity, opposition leaders in Maharashtra, especially the MVA, which includes Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray, the Congress Party and the NCP led by Sharad Pawar, met, of course, the Chief Electoral Officer over several issues related to voters' lists before the BMC elections. Now, interestingly, MNS Chief Raj Thackeray was also part of this delegation, and he also spoke on voters' lists. My colleague Abhishek Avasthi has more on this story.
Prominent leaders of opposition parties in the state of Maharashtra once again met State Election Commission today. In fact, today both the officials, the Chief Electoral Officer as well as State Election Commissioner, were present in the meeting. Uddhav Thackeray, Raj Thackeray, a representative from NCP, Sharad Pawar camp, Jayant Patil, Shashikant Shinde, and Congress, Balasaheb Thorat, Vijay Wadattiwar, and other opposition leaders were also present. The important focus of the meeting remained discrepancies in the voter list, and all the party leaders brought the proof in front of both the officials regarding the discrepancies in the voter list, and collectively said that until these discrepancies are not rectified, till then the local body election should not take place. In fact, one important point was highlighted that before Assembly elections 2024, a letter was given to the State Election Commission highlighting these discrepancies, but no action was taken. In fact, the issue of the cutoff date of enrollment, that is after 31st July 2025, new voter enrollment has been stopped. So what about those who attain 18 years after that? Will they not have voting right? Is the question that was raised by these leaders. And most importantly, use VVPAT during local body elections is something that was highlighted. Or if you don't want to use it, use ballot paper. These were certain issues were raised, certain demands were met, but at the same time it was clarified that until the voter list which was used during Assembly election 2024 is not being rectified, don't conduct local body polls. And what we understand that Election Commission was positive and has said that necessary action will be initiated in due course of time, for which certain amount of time have been given by opposition leader, and now we will have to wait if Election Commission rectifies the voter list or what will be the stand of opposition next.
Now, a massive jam on the Mumbai-Ahmedabad Highway in Palghar district of Maharashtra left commuters stranded for more than 12 hours. This jam was apparently caused by a road diversion due to ongoing repairs of the Ghodbandar road, which is a key connector while entering the city. Now, students also were stranded in this jam. Locals had to rush the area to help people with water, etc. And this is, of course, a recurring problem with the Mumbai-Ahmedabad Highway, especially the areas as you leave Mumbai city, in very bad shape, and therefore massive traffic jams are reported from this area. But today or last night was a bit too much with a 12-hour traffic jam. My colleague Sujata Divedi reports on this story.
Well, Thane's Ghodbandar Road has now turned into a commuter's nightmare, and if you are planning to travel via the Ghodbandar Road, then brace yourself, because isn't just a road anymore, it's turned into an exam of endurance. Stretching kilometers long and rows of crawling vehicles like you see in the visuals, with the blaring horns and trapped hopes It paints a picture that reminds every Mumbaiker that even a city that never stops sometimes slows to a standstill. What you see right in front of you is a long queue of traffic jam here at the Ghodbunder Road, and people have no other option but to get stuck in this traffic and wait until the car ahead of them moves forward. Now this has been happening since the last few days, where because of the key connector between Mumbai and the Ahmedabad Highway is completely choked, particularly near the Gaimukh Ghat stretch, where ongoing repair and road widening work has thrown the vehicular movement literally out of gear. And like you see, because of heavy vehicles on this road, people are unable to find a way out. And right on the next side, like you see, this traffic is stretched almost 40 kilometers long. Now we are not even kidding. If you look in front of you, there's a board which reads of Manor, and Manor from here is 46 kilometers away. Now Manor 46 kilometers away, and so is the distance of this traffic that you see for almost 40 kilometers. This is the same view that you will find, and commuters are questioning not only about the condition but also about the projects that are usually launched by the government, or what exactly is being done for the beautification of the roads, the work that was started by the government. But yet the entire situation seems to be worsening, and people are literally waiting for hours in this traffic jam. We have also seen cases in the past where, because of traffic continuing for almost hours, for almost 5 to 6 hours, there were children. There's a woman who lost their life. Only reason being that they were not able to reach the hospital of time. And of course, the credit goes to this sort of traffic. Now again, it is because of the repair work that has been ongoing for quite a long period of time. But then again, when and how long will it take for this to get to get completed is the bigger question here. The traffic slowdown has become a nightmare for people. People are literally questioning. Commuters are unable to cover a distance of almost a few kilometers. Usually a distance which can be covered within 20 minutes is taking you literally 4 to 5 hours to cover. Now we as commuters can imagine the distress that these people would be in, especially while traveling from this route, because this route connects right from the Dahisar Chek Naka to Virar and forward. It connects you to other states like Gujarat, and because of the heavy vehicles, because of the regular traffic and the footfall here, this road has become extremely patchy, and because of that the traffic situation day by day only worsens. How do commuters endure such sort of condition is something that they question. And how does Transport Minister Pratap Sanaik, who belongs from this very particular region, how does he take this up? Also, we know that there's a Deputy Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, who also launched this project, where he would be, he clearly stated and promised the people of Mumbai a more safer commute to work and other parts of the city and state. But the condition and the scenario seems to be speaking otherwise, and henceforth it is Mumbaikars facing great amount of problems during their transportation. And this shows and gives a clear picture that despite such projects, it is possible that Mumbai, a city that never sleeps, can also slow down, come to a standstill, and in fact not even move for hours to come.
That's all we have on the Maharashtra Brief tonight. Thank you so much for watching. For all the latest news and updates from Mumbai and Maharashtra, stay tuned to NDTV's YouTube platform and the Maharashtra Brief. For all the latest news and updates from India and across the world, keep watching NDTV. Thank you so much for watching.